What's in the game? Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Salah. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. And PSG couldn't hang on to it. Good-looking move, this. Zinedine Zidane. Felix. Very quick thinking there. The ball back with PSG now. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And ball back with PSG now. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Sloppy, Carvajal. Andrea Pirlo. Salah. Mbappe. Sadio Mane now. Mane. Still alive. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Chance to put them in front. Still a chance. Mopping up defensively. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Joao Felix. Pirlo. Here's Mbappe. Mo Salah. Ball played nicely. And pretty routine for the goalkeeper. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Sound piece of defending. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? David Neres. David Neres. Here's David Neres. Oh, that is a superb save. Just 15 minutes remaining. Zinedine Zidane. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. This could be it! And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Cambiasso. Real find themselves in a position of menace, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Kylian Mbappe. This is Kroos. Pirlo. Given away by Real Madrid. Outrageously skillful. Plenty of support here. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Mbappe. Tremendous challenge. Van Nistelrooy. Well, no danger now. Chiellini. Wirtz. Van Nistelrooy. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Pirlo. Now Mo Salah. Kylian Mbappe. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Mbappe. Mo Salah. Robbed of the ball. Mo Salah. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Now in a more than decent position. Opportunity here, and it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Mbappe. Simple catch, really. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper. Well, 2-1 it is here. Huell. Running with the ball confidently. Teammates available. Must be! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. James Tavernier. Warren Zaïre-Emery. And the right place to cut out the pass. Bellingham. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Oh, beautiful goal! And befitting a player who's been named in the team of the year.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Kewell. He's got to score! And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Yaya Toure. Van Nistelrooy. Real Madrid have given us away. Mane. Salah. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Mane. Andrea Pirlo. Wasteful from Real Madrid. A danger here as he runs at them. High quality defending. Roberto Baggio. Chance to finish. Making sure nothing came of it. Really inventive stuff from Real here. It has to be! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
No, high-quality defending. Oh, in with a chance! Good-looking ball. Couldn't grab hold of it. Good piece of defending. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. And Real Madrid have it back now. Berbatov. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Salah. Mbappe. Given away by Real Madrid. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Now Zambrotta. Surely, it's still alive. Surely. Salah. And taken away from Salah. Mane. Here's Mbappe. Can he get them level? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So, a level contest. 1-1. Theo Hernandez. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Yaya Toure. Kylian Mbappe. And snuffing out the danger. Mbappe. Zinedine Zidane. So plenty of forward momentum from for the lead here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 10 minutes to go then. Real, this could be the equaliser. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Benzema. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Might be a chance here. Can he finish? Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Zaire Emery. Here's Mbappe. Mo Salah. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Real Madrid coming away with it. Mane. Kylian Mbappe. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Harry Kewell. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Bellingham. Kewell. Plenty of support here. Can he put them in front? Can they slot it home? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Mane. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Cambiasso. Now in a more than decent position. This could square the game. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Harry Kewell. Kewell. He's in here. And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Harry Kewell. Kewell. And he's certainly not alone. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Yaya Toure. Here's Mbappe. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. What can Real do from this position? But quick thinking defensively. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Can they convert? Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. 30 minutes left for play. He's in with a chance. Well, quite simply, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan. And no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
Kewell. Clean challenge. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Real chance. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And he's won the ball. Cambiasso. Now with Bellingham. And they need to get tighter. He must finish! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And a goal kick given. Chiellini. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Mo Salah. Real Madrid. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And he takes it on. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. So, now Zidane. Determined defending. Djibril Sow. On the ball, Kaká. Betis unable to hang on to it. No luck for Sadio Mane. And he has options available, but timely defending when it mattered. So, now what can they do from here? But the danger averted for now. Mane. Clear foul. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And there to intervene. Mbappe. Salah. Here's Mbappe. Mane. He's given us away. Nice looking pass. That was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Cody. Zinedine Zidane. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. McNeil, in with a chance. Still a chance. And that goes down as disappointing when you consider where the goalkeeper was or wasn't. Virgil van Dijk. Kaká. Excellent defending. And that'll be a Betis throw-in. Djibril Sow. Almiron. Kaká. Kaká. Almiron. This could level it. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Almiron. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Kaká. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Kylian Mbappe. Mane. Just 10 minutes to go. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Kaká. Djibril Sow. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. So much focus within the two. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated.